My name is Jim Backenson. I'm a managing partner in the New Jersey office for Minster, Sarowitz, Eris, and Willis. I am born and raised in New Jersey and a product of the New Jersey education system. And I got my law degree from Rutgers University in Camden. So I am a Jersey guy through and through. Like I just said, I'm born and raised here in New Jersey, actually South Jersey, since we do delineate here. But I grew up in Stratford, New Jersey, went to college at Richard Stockton University, went to law school at Rutgers in Camden, and have been working here at Minster Sarowitz after doing a clerkship for the remainder of my career. So I've been here about 22 and a half years now. I practice exclusively in workers' compensation defense. I've been doing that exclusively here for the firm for the greater part of my career, probably at least 18 years. I have one case going on right now. I can't give you any great particulars, but it's definitely going to be chapter one of my memoirs because it seems like the case that will never end. We're dealing with a petitioner who doesn't seem to understand how the system works, and nor does he want to understand how the system works. So it's been very interesting because it's raised a lot of issues that you don't normally deal with in the normal course of a hearing or a case handling in general. Everything from rules of ethics, as well as evidence rules, things that you don't usually touch on because the workers' compensation world is usually a very collegial environment. And this one has made me go back to the books and look at things that I didn't think I'd ever have to look at, quite frankly. As an attorney, a lot of people will probably tell you about a great result they got in a case, or a no cause that they got at, trial or whatever it may be. But for me, I think what I consider my greatest accomplishment is that I've had several clients that have been clients of mine for, over 10 years, some of them close to 20 at this point. So the relationships that we've been able to build with clients is really my greatest accomplishment, because it lets you know that they have trust in you as their attorney, in the fact that they keep coming back to you for guidance as to things that have a pretty significant impact on their business. I guess the easiest is the joke that I don't have to swing a hammer for a living, but in reality, being an attorney has allowed me to do a lot of things in my life that, from a financial standpoint, I probably wouldn't have been able to do otherwise. I've taken my motorcycle and ridden practically across the United States and all the way out to Newfoundland in Canada. So it's given me the opportunity to do a lot of things that I guess a lot of people don't get to do because of the financial freedom that I've had from the extensive time I've spent here working in my legal career. So as I said, I grew up in South Jersey. I grew up in a small town called Stratford, which is about 20 minutes outside of Philadelphia. And I moved from there when I started working at the firm to buy my first house. And I now live in Mount Laurel. And Mount Laurel is, your typical mid-sized town here in South Jersey. What I really like the most about it is I can get to the city if I ever want to go to Philadelphia in about 30 minutes, but I can also, get on my mountain bike or a motorcycle and within 10 minutes be in farmland and away from people. So it gives me the benefit of being able to escape crowds, but also the opportunity to get to the city and the hustle and bustle if I really want to do it. COVID changed a lot of things for office life for me. And one of those is that you might see my dog walking around in the background. My dog George started coming into work with me during COVID. And for the last 5 years now, he's been coming just about every day. Although there's a great joke around the office that sometimes he takes PTO. So you might have just heard him shake it off in the background. But yeah, so my dog comes to work with me every day, and he's kind of the office mascot at this point. If you go on our website and look at some of the charitable things that we do, including food drives during the holidays, you'll generally see George's picture in all the photos. So I'm the youngest of 5 kids, and unfortunately, one of my older brothers passed away when I was a child from leukodystrophy. So my family has been very involved in research and charitable giving when it comes to that, to try to put an end to a horrific childhood disease. And besides that, I also have a degree in environmental studies. So I'm involved with a lot of charitable organizations, or at least nonprofit organizations, when it comes to environmental services. A couple of the ones that I deal with more often are For Ocean, which is a cleanup type charity to take plastics out of the ocean. And more recently, I've started following and making financial donations to Captains for Clean Water out of Florida, which is an Everglades and Florida Keys restoration project.